Okay, so quick video on encryption. Okay, so download 7-zip. Okay, so it's a famous encryption tool out there. Okay, so just looking for Apple. So there's nothing for Apple. There's one here for Mac OS here. So it's there's another version here. Okay. So anyway, so most of us, right? So you would download this. So mine is already installed, right? So you just follow the sequence. You know how to install a file. Nothing too complicated. Okay. So 7-zip looks like this. 7-zip, right? That's the icon. Okay, so mine was already open. I have two now. Jeez. I've never liked the interface of this guy. It's a bit clunky. This is free, right? So can't argue. But I've never liked how it works. I find it always a bit confusing. So I'm working on some batteries right now, right? So there's this PDF file here, right? It's a manual for some fancy batteries I just bought. Okay, I'm doing some solar install on the side, and so anyway, so there's a PDF file. You could find an image or whatever. It makes no difference. Okay, so first off, look at the original file. What's the size of it? Right, so 316 kilobyte. Okay, and so we'll create a new 7-zip. So you could simply right click actually, and then it goes 7-zip. It literally gives you, so that might be actually the fastest way. Compress. Okay, so I'll create a brand new zip. Okay, so that won't work. Okay, so I need to create a new This is so unbelievable. Every time, it's because I'm expecting a new, and it doesn't give me a new, right? Like a new file. So I need to select first. So Firefly, okay, so this, okay, so 7-zip. So add to archive. Okay, so there we go. Okay, so you need to hit add to archive. Okay, so I'll just say test. I'll just call it test encryption. Encryption. Okay, so go in zip. Okay, there's other types. Compression level, say maximum, say. Okay. Now, so this is the stuff here that I know nothing about because this is not what I studied in. But you could, right? Like there are folks that do PhDs on that stuff, right? Like what's the best method to compress? But then there's also on the encryption. So in this case here, right? So there's methods, right? Zip crypto, just use, that's a fairly standard one here. So 256. So I'll just say world is pretty. Whatever. The world is pretty. Okay. So test encryption. Just want to confirm that all my thing is okay. Looks decent. Split, don't need that. Okay, so this is all it is. It's super easy. Just hit OK. It's done already. My file is here. So if I'm lucky, if I double click on this, I won't be able to open it, and it will bug me for a password. And it didn't. Is it because? Why would that do or maybe when I'll open the file. There we go. So it can't open the file. Okay, so the way to do that, so that'll be on my end, right? So if I open my file, so that was this one, so extract, right? So that will open my file, my folder. So the world is pretty. Show password, should be okay. Okay, right? So now I basically decrypted the folder, and inside there's this file. See, now it opens. Okay, for those batteries. Okay, so that's all there is to this. Okay, so very simple assignment. And then you just take this zip, and you're going to put that into my Google Classroom and give me the password. Easy enough. All right, so that should take 5 minutes, 10 minutes.